Today is Boxing Day in Abaco, and boy, this weather is still brutal in Abaco. And when I do my videos, it's how Kai see the situation and how Kai think the situation should be improved. I'm here at the international airport here, and the people that works here are so concerned and so agitated because what the government is not doing. You imagine open the international airport and it's so filthy. The janitress, they let the janitress go. You imagine opening an airport that being through hurricane and you got hundreds of people come through here a day and no janitress. They let them go. Didn't even pay them, let them go. And even the people that is working just kind of were doing it for country because they're not getting paid. All the monies that were allocated for the hurricane, the workers in the international airport are still not being paid, and there's no janitress. Now, we're supposed to have American Eagle coming here in January, and trust me, some people don't like when I do video, but I'm doing the videos for information. And if the American Eagle personnel come into this garbage, filthy, stinking airport, they'll wonder who is running this country, who is responsible for the airport, do they have a manager, they have common sense. So I asked the girl today, why isn't the place tiled where they had their rug? That was a bad idea to begin with, where they had the rug. She said they're waiting on the right color to put the tiles down. Wow. 4 months in, why didn't you just shut the airport down until you find the right tile? You can't make a first impression the second time. This is now the third time in the fourth month are they trying to impress international people about this airport and the condition. And I don't know who authorized it, but they ought to be fired. Whoever authorized this airport to be open for international flights, they ought not be working anyway in aviation. I'm going to do a walkthrough 4 months in, and you tell me, this is what you find when you come in here. This is what the airport looks like when you come in here. The first table you see here is Bahamas Air, right here in the corner. But when Bahamas Air also come in, there's a conflict of interest. There's a huge conflict of interest with Bahamas Air domestic flight and international flight, because right here where I just showed you, where the ticket agent is in the middle of the floor, when the people come out of customs, they can't come out of customs because the line stretches all to the door. And there's nobody here now, so I'm going to just do a walkthrough. They come through this only door, the other doors are locked, and you come through here, and the line extends all the way down here to the international arrivals. But the international arrivals cannot arrive because they are here at the door here. How are they going to come through if the people that are going on domestic can't allow the international people to come on the customs here? And then you come over here, and this is the welcome that we give. We need the business. The country need the money. And this is the welcome that the Bahamas government give the only airline that they are coming here, Silver. Silver is in the floor, 5 feet from where they should be back there. But because somebody in the government have refused to tile this place, to make it right for Silver, Silver, the only airline that's coming here, is in the floor, in the middle of the floor. And you come up behind here, and I saw the agents themselves cleaning this. This is where they should be set up Silver. And you can see the condition behind here. This is going out to the world. And then you have the international fly carrier, Bahamas Air, that should be the trendsetter, that should be behind here, some sense of normalcy, but they're out there in the middle of the floor. And how is these airlines going to come back? Is this the condition of the flooring at an international airport? We can't afford tiling. An American Eagle. And people are concerned about the job because American Eagle girls, they want to come back to work. The guys want to come back to work, but they know the type of carrier they have in American Eagle. The American Eagle is not going to bring their passengers into this unsanitary airport because they have their name to protect. How could an American airline there come in here? I don't know how Silver is managing, but one thing, that's what they call American airline, that has all these corners right here, is American. American airline wouldn't come into this airport with this kind of condition. And that's what you have here. Wires hanging everywhere, and they said they were ready to open. Everybody was bragging that they're ready. Look at this place here. This is in the middle of the floor for 3 months now. 3 months, this is in the middle of the floor here. And this is where Western Air is making millions. They already made a couple million since the hurricane. And this is where they're situated, in the middle of the floor. One fan, that's the only type of air that you have in the whole front airport, the only air. All the air ducts up there, nothing has come out of them in 4 months. As a matter of fact, nothing has came out of those air ducts for the past 8 months, because 4 months before the hurricane, they weren't working. 4 months after the hurricane, the air conditioner's still not working. Who's running this place? I mean, come on, man. Again, you got Air Unlimited Air, but that's actually Western Air. This is how Western Air is bringing hundreds of passengers back and forth on this little piece of desk right there. Right there, hundreds. You got Flamingo Air, they're here. And they're in the passageway. This is the passageway, and behold, the fly carrier, international fly carrier, is right here, in the middle of the hallway. This is unacceptable for any government, any people. And this is where they are. Everything is out there left to the elements. Anybody could go into the computers. They're wide open here. If anybody that's computer savvy, they could go into the computer and make their own reservations. This is the Bahamas Fly Carrier. And this is how everything is left. I just want to show you up close and personal. You got tickets right there. People immigration cards right there. I just want to show you. The computer's still on. I just want to show you right here. Right here, the computer. You can see the computer is still on. And it's wide open. People immigration card here. And this is unacceptable. This is unacceptable for an international. They got another fan here. 2 fans in this huge place. This huge international area. This is where the fly carrier of the Bahamas is operating from, right from here. And they said they're ready to open. I beg the difference. I'm embarrassed as a Bahamian. I'm embarrassed as a local government elected official that nobody cares about us after the hurricane. Shouldn't. After we went through, there should be some kind of bright light inside this place. Look at it. Christmas was yesterday. Not any resemblance of a people that are celebrating the birth of Christ. Empty as if the hurricane just passed through. Hopefully, that fellow would like to talk plenty, that's in charge of aviation. He would leave them little washing machine alone for a little while and pay attention to his job. How is it that we went through hurricane? The Minister of Washing Machine Affairs haven't been here with his team to make sure that everything is clicking like a clock. Ticking, ticking, clicking, ticking like a clock. Bahamas Air. Shouldn't the flag carrier of this country have their house in order? 4 months in, this is what we got. Dirty, stinking, good for nothing, no good airport that is representing my Abaco. You see, I take it personal. This is my island. I am a Bahamian, and we could do better. And to think about the millions and millions that were collected on behalf of Kai Mills and the Abaconians that went through a Category 5 hurricane named Doreen. Millions and millions and millions was collected, and we haven't even got a drink from that million. 4 months in, where is the money? Show me the money. And they just got elected because they said that the PLP was thieves and cronies. The PLP was never this bad. Listen to me, F&Ms, and you know it yourself. I know y'all that are diehard F&Ms, y'all is embarrassed because the PLP was never this bad. On Perry Christie Voice Day, this airport would have been up and running. This airport, somebody would have had a contract to do a little tiling. This is the worst government that I've ever seen in this country, and they happen to be the government at the worst time. In the worst disaster, we got the worst government that make a double disaster of what we're going through. How can it be that we can't get an air condition at a $25 million airport? It's a $25 million airport. We can't get a $50 air condition fix. We can't spend $500 to tile this place. That's all it costs. The tile isn't going to cost more than $500. And we can't fix this. This is unacceptable. It's one of them Kai Care videos you hear live on WCAY. And if Leonard Thompson, the writer of the Tribune, said before the hurricane, if Leonard Thompson was alive today, he'll yuck his name off this stinking airport. And so dare you disrespect me by putting my name on a garbage airport that can't afford to fix a rogue. WCAY on Boxing Day in the dirty, stinking International Airport in Marsh Harbor.